So for more on tonight's bubble action, we bring in our college basketball analyst, Chris Walker, waking up with us on this Tuesday. And Chris, let's start with Texas because time might be running out for them to secure an at-large bid, but they have a great chance tonight on the road if they can pick up a win against Texas Tech. What's your confidence level in the Longhorns right now?
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Zach, I used to be the head coach at Texas Tech. That is a very difficult place to play. Lubbock, Grant McCaslin's done a great job. They are firmly in the tournament. Texas is in a tough spot right now. Now, you're talking about a team that's 40 in the net. They've done some tremendous things in the Big 12, but losing to Kansas, getting killed by Kansas, getting killed by Houston, and their out-of-conference schedule, it's what's hurting them right now. They're in a league that's #1 in the net, but right now they're 258 out-of-conference schedule. It's what is hurting them and got them on the first 4 out right now. Now, they have 2 quad 1 opportunities after this game to get some wins, and if they can win in the Big 12 tournament, there will be more quad 1 opportunities. They are the first 4 out, but they have opportunities starting with tonight in Lubbock to get a win. If they can get that done, they will have a chance to be in the NCAA tournament, but it's going to be tight. A lot of heat on Rodney Terry. I don't understand why. He had a great season last year. This is really the first season that they've had without his group. Max Aismith has been tremendous for him. Dylan Mitchell, Dylan Dessou. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of transfers, but that league is just murderer's row. Like, it has been very difficult to compete in that league. So getting to the tournament, that may be tougher than playing in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, you look at how competitive the Big 12 has been this year. Maybe not so much the same in the ACC as now UNC is starting to pull away with the lead for first place. But let's look at Wake Forest, though, who's coming off that big win against Duke with the court storming and all those things. But today, you look at it, they have Notre Dame to take them on the road. Any concerns about the Demon Deacons tonight in South Bend?
Listen, Notre Dame's won 3 of their last 4 games, so that's cause for concern. Second of all, it's a conference game. And so, Coach Shrewsbury, shall I say, has done a really good job of trying to rebuild this program, got them moving in the right direction. Wake Forest is sitting, in the net right now, 25. They got to be sitting there going like, what else do we have to do? Unfortunately, similar to Texas, their out-of-conference schedule's 221. I hate to go to the numbers and be that guy, but that's the problem. That's why they're the last 4 in. The other thing is the ACC is hurting them. I can't believe we're actually saying that. The league is hurting them because they're only projected to get possibly 3 teams in the tournament. They had their opportunities to get some wins, Wake Forest. They did not get it done. Today, they're a 6.5-point favorite on the road, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but they got 2 quad 1 opportunities that you see there at Virginia Tech and then Clemson to maybe clinch this. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, only 1 quad 1 win. And that's what makes it tough. And when they start crunching the numbers and they start getting down to these last 4 or 5 teams, a lot of these things matter. But certainly with the ACC tournament, more opportunities, a lot of basketball to go. Steve Forbes is looking to get his team in the NCAA tournament for the first time as his tenure as Wake Forest head coach.
And taking care of business on the road tonight against Notre Dame would go a long way to do that. When you look at opportunities, a prime one for Mississippi State right now, who's dancing all inside and outside of that bubble. They can really help themselves tonight with Kentucky coming to their house. Do you like the home team or are you favoring the Wildcats?
Ooh, this is a tough one here, Zach. You talk about the Kentucky team that's put 117 points on the league leader in the SEC, a great Alabama team. They were unbelievable. Mississippi State sitting 28 in the net, you would think comfortably in. No, similar. All 3 of these teams, here's the issue. 235 out of conference schedule. They didn't play anybody outside, and that's what's hurting them right now, right? Even though they have a nice little winning streak right now, 5-game winning streak, they did give up 90 in that first game in Lexington. So that doesn't bode well for what's going on now. But Chris Jans at home, he's a defensive tactician, right? You would think, again, the Big 12 and the SEC are the 2 top leagues if they continue. Right now, they're a 9th seed. If they win tonight, comfortably in. But as you see, a couple of more quad 1 opportunities, even a quad 2 opportunity at South Carolina would still be a huge win. They will be comfortably in the tournament if they just, again, hold serve at home and get a couple of wins. Again, also like these other teams, going into the SEC tournament, there are more opportunities. 9th seed teetering, right? But at the end of the day, if they win against Kentucky, today. And Kentucky, with their young kids, could struggle on the road. One of the most potent offenses in the country, best three-point shooting team. If they can get there and put those vice grips on those young Wildcats, it will go a long way for Mississippi State. And they're playing in, and I know you've been there before, Zach, Stark Vegas.
Yeah, we've seen an up and down Kentucky team this year, so you never know what can happen with Mississippi State tonight. We appreciate you so much for the time. Chris Walker coming and hanging with us. We have even more games tonight on CBS Sports Network. A good little triple header for you. And look at the first game. Good old Dayton taking on Davidson. I know that our producer Telly's really hoping for a Dayton win, because if not, he'll come in here tomorrow not happy. Win. He will not be a happy guy Wednesday morning. Also get Wyoming, and you finish off with San Diego State hosting San Jose State at 11 Eastern.